Hello, and thank you for joining us as we work through 21 days of the book of John. Today I will be reviewing John 4, and this is the story of the woman at the well. I will share with you that God is the living water, and through this story and through this teaching, He shows that through Him, He is the living water that will help us to fully and finally quench our thirst if we abide in Him. Through the story, Jesus and His disciples are traveling and they come upon Samaria, where it is now time for them to stop and take a little break as they're tired. And Jesus is thirsty, and there's a woman at the well. And throughout the story, she's never named. And He asks her for water. And immediately she, is kind of taken back, and she's like, why are you talking to me? You are a Jewish man. And so there's some uncertainty on her behalf of why He would even be, speaking to her, as she automatically feels like she is less than being from Samaria. And so they have this dialogue together, and Jesus is able to say, go ahead and get me this water. If you knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of Him, and He would have given thee living water. So that is his response to her when He asked for water, and she's questioning Him. And so He's saying, if you knew who it was that were asking, you wouldn't be, questioning any further about giving me the water. And so He goes on to explain that whoever drinks of the water that He should give, they will never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. And so the lady is saying, yes, that's the water that I want. I want the water that's going to give me everlasting life. And then Jesus says, okay, well, go get your husband, and I'm going to tell you about this, or I will give this to you. And that's where she says, I have no husband. And Jesus goes in to tell her about herself pretty much. And He says, oh yeah, that's right. You've had 5 husbands. And she's really in shock that He knows all these things about her. And she says, I believe that I receive that you are a prophet. And so just going through this, how that exchanges with Jesus, He could have started off by saying, I'm a prophet, give me some water. But instead He kind of walks her through getting that buy-in from her, sharing about herself, and still, taking the time to have that conversation with her. What I took from this was that, one, God is going to continue to pursue us, and He's going to continue to draw us in. And it's not until you really have that encounter with the Lord that you're going to be fulfilled, that you're never going to thirst again, that you will finally have that everlasting living water to kind of quench that thirst. This lady had 5 husbands, right? And it wasn't until she met Jesus that she was able to really see herself for who she is. And it just really made me start thinking about, the things that we pursue that are going to kind of quench our thirst, make us feel like we finally have what we're looking for. So it could be in work, just really, if I could get my business to be here, if I can grow my business to make this much, I'm going to finally be fulfilled. But we know, because we've all worked hard and we've all accomplished the little things that we've set out to, that it doesn't really make us feel fulfilled. We accomplish the little goals that we set out, and then we're still out there seeking for more because we just never really feel fulfilled. And it's not really until you have that opportunity where you are pursuing and actively engaged with Jesus that you are truly fulfilled and truly able to have your thirst quenched, because He is the living water. He's the one that can do that for us. He makes us not seek to pursue more other than to have more of Him. But that's kind of what this chapter opened my eyes to, the realization that as we're in this constant pursuit of more, that's the pursuit that Jesus wants us to have of him, is to just constantly pursue more of him, and he's going to continue to share with us and to put on our hearts the right things that we should pursue. And it's going to look, more like pursuing time with him, pursuing the people that are in need of him. And so that is the takeaway that I had. That is the realization that I understood when I was reading through this, and it just kind of helped me to just ask Lord to show me what are the things that I'm focused on, that maybe I don't need to be focused on so much, and to show me where I can make more time to just spend with him and to receive word from him, so that he can show me where my heart should be focused on. Thank you so much for just spending this moment with me. I hope that you have a blessed day. I hope that you enjoy reading through the book of John, and that you have a blessed start to the new year.